Yes, people, welcome back to another episode on YouTube. I finished my cut. I think I've spoken about this quite a few times now, but I finished my cut 6 weeks in, 6 weeks out, 6 kg down, and it was probably the easiest cut I've ever done, to be honest with you, just because I've done it so many times, and it gets to a point where you know how your body reacts to certain foods. When you drop a certain weight on a weekly basis, how you feel, and you sort of accept that as the weeks go on, and you embrace the challenge, you embrace the hunger, and it's it was quite easy, to be fair. And I got down to about 77.5. I wouldn't say that's the leanest I've ever been. It's not like stage lean, but I've got shredded basically. Um, and yeah, so I'm really happy with the result. I'm really happy with how I look, and I'll be holding that look as long as I can throughout the summer, reversing out slowly. I wouldn't drift off any higher than 80 kilos, but yeah, off the back of that goal, I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to be doing. There are a lot of ideas flying through my head right now, and I've not sort of narrowed it down to like two or three. But I'll keep you guys posted and updated in regards to what I'll be doing, commencing September onwards. But for the majority of summer, I just want to be holding my look as best as possible. And now, in regards to the transformation, the whole day in terms of my final look, it was quite frustrating just because I thought I recorded the majority of the day in terms of my training, what I was eating in a run to it, carbing up, all of that. It turns out I didn't. So I've just got a video of me in a posing room with my final result. So yeah, you can imagine the frustration there, but I've managed to clip that onto this clip anyways, so at least you'll see that. So that's my final result. 6 weeks in, 6 weeks out. But anyways, so I will upload that off the back of this clip, and then yeah, that's about it. Anyways, I'll be loading up next. Right, I probably should have recorded this a lot earlier. It looks done there. Yeah, I should have recorded this a lot earlier, but yeah, I'm pretty much done with my mini cut now. So I'll show you guys how I look. I'll put that camera there so you can get two different angles. But yeah, I'm gonna put the mic down. But yeah, you can see the overall condition there, how I looked. I'm really happy with it, and I've really lost quite a bit of weight. To be exact, it's 6 kg down, from well maybe 5.5 actually. I think I started around 83 kilos, and then I got down to 77.5. So 5.5 year. Either way, I'm still happy with how I look, and like I said, hold that for the summer and see what plays out from there. But yeah, it goes to show that if you just knuckle your head down and get on with it and embrace the challenge, it's relatively straightforward. But yeah, it was just more of a case of it being a tidy up phase. I've lifted for about 13 years now. I went through multiple off seasons, putting on size, cutting down weight, and it's just been a case of doing it over so many years to a point where I'm happy with my look. But this summer I'll probably be holding that and then going to some performance goals, such as like running twice a week, nothing too aggressive, like just 5Ks, maybe 10Ks at a push. And then throughout the week I'll still be doing training 5 times a week. If there's a week where I'll be going for a timed run for a 5K, I'll pull back on one of my weight sessions, and then I'll see how I can manage with that. If fatigue doesn't overly ruin my performance, then I might have to taper it a bit more. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the summer in regards to performance wise. My split will still be the same, but the exercises within the split will be different. And I'll probably go over that on my next video potentially. But yeah, that's it in regards to the performance sort of goals. In terms of calories I'm eating right now, it's 3,000 calories. So I'm enjoying food at the moment, and I'm also having a bit of flexibility in regards to how much I eat on a weekly basis. So like once, maybe twice a week, I'll have an off plan, at most really. But if there's any sort of events coming up, so I've got Eid off the back of this month on the 27th, I think, and then my brother's birthday next month. And summer, it tends to be one of them phases where it's a bit more flexibility, but still I've done the work, and it's just going to require just as much work to maintain this current look throughout the whole summer. It's not a case of, oh, I've lost all the weight and I'll just go back to doing whatever I want. You still need to do the work. It still requires work. But yeah, that's the YouTube video wrapped up. If you have any ideas of what I want to be doing next, or if you want to see how I'm training now in terms of my split, food I'm eating, macro breakdown, lifestyle, what I do outside of the gym, anything like that, drop a comment and I'll follow up on it, and by all means I'll possibly do a future video on that as well. So like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care of yourselves.